RTO Online is here with Mike Moore, who's the president of New Avenues. It's an 8-store rental chain that features the largest rent-to-own store in the country at 35,000 square feet. Mike, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely, it's my pleasure.
So tell me a little bit about how you got into the rent-to-own business.
Well, we have a company called Select Management Resources that Rod Aycox founded in 1990, and we have 300 specialty finance stores around the country. We do a couple of other finance products, so we noticed that a lot of our customers were also RTO customers. So we thought it'd be a nice diversification route using some of our same expertise but changing some of the merchandise.
So when did you first start opening rent-to-own stores?
2 years ago, we opened our first store on Terra Boulevard in Jonesboro, which is south of Atlanta.
Well, it's impressive then for in just 2 years to suddenly have this 35,000 square foot former Circuit City store that you've converted into what I hear is just a beautiful rent-to-own.
We're very proud of that store, and we saw a good opportunity for that Circuit City. Everyone knew where the location was. They chose to move, so we thought we'd take it.
Now, does it take a pretty aggressive business plan to cover the the overhead on a 35,000 square foot showroom?
You know, we negotiated a pretty good deal, so the overhead's not what you would think.
Well, good. And so far, everything's ramping up the way you'd hoped in that store.
It's growing very well. We're satisfied really with all of our stores. They're growing according to plan, so we have high hopes for that one being so large.
I bet. Now, with 8 stores, you've got plans for more still?
I have 3 sites or 3 cities selected now, and I'm looking at sites there. We're also looking at our neighboring states of Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Virginia as well.
So what's important to you when selecting a site?
We like traffic. We like population. In our finance stores, we like traffic only. Very high street counts, traffic counts are what we look for. But now we look for a high traffic count and clusters of apartments and condos and things in the area as well. We like Walmarts to be around. We like Advance Autos to be around. So there are certain businesses that if they're there, then we probably want to be there as well.
Was it a steep learning curve getting into rent-to-own?
Not really. We hired some of the expertise we needed in the areas we didn't have. We were told initially that approximately 50% of RTO is collection, 50% is moving the merchandise out to the customers' homes. So we hired people that are expert in both of those areas. I have a wonderful buyer designer who has been in the furniture business all her life. And then we hired Bill Kelly, who's a long-time industry RTO person, to come in and give us the benefits of his experience.
So what sort of marketing plans do you work from? Do you have a way that you found is really good to reach rent-to-own customers based on what you've done for years in the finance business?
We like television. We do television, we do some direct mail. We don't do a lot of radio, but television is our main, as a beginning business. If it develops according to plan, for example, right now I have 20 customers walk through a particular store that buy merchandise. 18 of them say it's television, 2 of them say it's referral.
Wow.
We expect that in a couple of years that'll be 50-50.
Yeah, I'm sure as you grow that customer base in the market. So when you buy TV, do you do a sort of a shotgun approach, or are you more targeted? Do you like to do specific shows or certain time slots?
Well, we change the show. We experiment with that. But we have an in-house advertising agency that has some expertise in those areas. We also have a consultant on the West Coast that works with us on a lot of our ideas and a lot of our publicity.
Have you, based on the products that you're seeing here on the show floor today, have you ventured into outdoor furniture or lawn care or any of the other sort of fringe areas?
We're looking at outdoor furniture, but we haven't started yet. Right now we're pretty basic furniture, appliances, computers, etc.
Do you know offhand what mix you have of furniture agreements versus appliance versus electronics?
We have, right now it's about half furniture, and then the next largest category is probably computers.
Wow.
Followed very closely by electronics, televisions, etc. And we, as I understand, we have a pretty large selection of that furniture component is dining, which I believe we're a lot, for some reason, higher in dining than most stores. I'm not sure why.
That's interesting. Well, what are some of the furniture vendors then that have been good for you, since that's such a big part of your business?
We use a variety. We use all the names that everyone has. We're very fond of Ashley. We're very fond of Primo. But it's hard to pick out. There are different things that we like about most of the companies.
Different companies, sure.
So there are probably 10 or 12 that we order from consistently.
Well, good. Well, Mike Moore, thank you very much. Looking forward to seeing that store.
Yeah. Well, we hope to see you soon there.